right. Test. 1, 2, 3, test. Hope I'm coming through nice and clear and everyone can hear me okay. Just chill for a minute while we wait for some more people to turn up. Just chuck on a bit of intermission music just while we wait. How about that? There you go, a nice bit of chill out intermission music just while we wait for some more people to turn up. So I hope somebody turns up. First one of 2024. I hope it's not just me talking by myself. That would suck. We'll keep it running for a few minutes, and if nobody turns up, I guess we'll just have to try again next week. Let's have a look in the market and see what's going on. Sorry, excuse me, I had a cough there. That was a bit unusual. We normally at least get one person at the door by now. Must be not space going on. They have been upstaged by somebody. That's okay, that happens from time to time. So we'll just wait a bit longer, and if nobody turns up in the next, 5-6 minutes, I guess we'll call it a night. Well, it looks like the Marvel Mightys are doing what I thought they'd be doing. Most of them seem to be retailing around 10 gems. Oh, yeah, Storm's going for 7 gems and 98 frags. Beast is going for 11 gems. Oh, hello. We got someone in the chats. Hey, it's Josh. Let me turn this off now. How are you, Josh? Let's get you up here. Hey, Josh. How you going, mate?
How's your weekend going?
Yeah, not too bad. So pretty slow at the moment. It's had a bit of a slow start. So it was just me all by myself there for a good nearly 5 minutes. So thanks for dropping in.
I was a little surprised.
Yeah,
I was a little surprised. Not gonna lie.
I was surprised too. I was like, you usually get at least someone in the door by now, but we've got Sven as well. Sven, thanks for dropping in, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you.
Typically Sundays are busier too, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they normally are. I think there must be a space going on somewhere. There must be like upstaging me. I'm like, oh, I'm being upstaged by something. Maybe something's going on. Maybe something's happening. But
no, I'm really looking forward to the spaces.
Yeah,
so.
No, it's all good, mate. But yeah, as for my weekend actually has not been overly eventful. Really, I've actually been working all weekend. So I worked all Saturday. So worked this morning. And yeah, just basically had half a day off, and that's about it. And then back into the office tomorrow.
I don't think I've ever asked you this question, but what do you actually do? I think you had mentioned you're a forklift operator.
I am, yes. So I work in recycling. So I work in a recycling transfer station. Basically, we process all of Bristol's recycling, residential recycling. So so basically, what happens is like we've got like our collection trucks that go out and they basically pick up all the plastic and cardboard and food and paper. They basically bring it to us, and we basically unload the trucks and tip all the bits and pieces out into respected bays and areas. Put them all back in the trucks, and then the trucks go out and pick up some more stuff and come back again.
How long you been doing that for?
Where are we now? 2024. So we come up on 4 years.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, so
cool.
I mean, not only do I drive forklifts, but I also drive front end loaders as well, or shovel loaders as they're called over here. So I'm like big big front end loaders. I also drive trucks. Yeah, like all the heavy machinery and all the fun stuff.
Very cool. Oh, I actually, speaking of Bristol too. Oh, I can't remember the username. I came across another VeVe user that's in Bristol. Yeah, I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but if they come to mind, I'll let you know. But yeah, a couple weeks
definitely.
ago.
I mean, I think I've only ever met one other VeVe user here in Bristol, and that was just like on Twitter. But yeah, so far as I can tell, I'm the only one out here.
How is Bristol like small? I'm not too familiar. I have family in the UK too, which is funny. I'm like half British, but I'm not too familiar with like how big or
I don't know the exact population off the top of my head, but I know it's definitely not small. It's basically on the southwest coast of England, so it's near basically on the borderline of where Wales is, so like near where Cardiff is. But yeah, it's I mean, Bristol's a lovely city. I find it's a nice balance between city and country life. It's not like the busy hustle and bustle of like somewhere like London.
Right. Yeah, London kind of seems a little nuts nowadays.
London is just crazy. Like the people there are always in a rush. Nobody wants to seem to give you the time of day or anything like that. It's just like basically go. Like I'm sure it's like that in every like major capital city.
Yeah, it's the same in Toronto.
But yeah, but how's your weekend going?
I've been working a lot as well. I'm in like a little bit of a lull.
Okay.
If I'm honest, creative lull. Just been staring at my computer all day, but yeah, I've been trying to get some work done. I got to get some client stuff done, but then also just some stuff in the Discord, and I got to get a couple more of the GCU comics out. So we got 2 more countries and dropping in the next week. So I've been working on those as well.
Nice.
So. But yeah, other than that, been pretty uneventful.
Yeah. I tell you what though, your Discord, I'm extremely impressed with. I mean, like all the bots and all the sort of like little bits and pieces you've got going in there, like the news feeds, the games, and all sorts of stuff, and just like wow, your Discord is like so much better than mine.
Okay, so it's funny you mentioned that because I was actually just gonna message you. I just found out yesterday how to add VeVe's like news feed and drop info feeds from their actual Discord. You can just add it right into yours. Yeah, because I just added it into mine yesterday, and any time that they post something, it populates right in the Discord. So I don't really even go over to VeVe's Discord anymore, other than just like posting in the YouTube channel. But
nice.
Yeah, anytime I created a VeVe channel and then an Omi channel, and then I just connected their VeVe drop info to the VeVe channel, and then their anytime a Komi posts to the Omi channel, and you can do the same in yours.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I mean, I do admit, like there's one on my list of things to do this year is to try and inject a bit of life back into the into the old Discord, because it's kind of gone a little bit stale.
Well, I didn't realize how much stuff you could actually do in Discord, dude. Like I to be honest, I only really started dabbling around with it when I started building. Well, when I got into your Discord was the first time I really started, but like running my own is the first time I've ever done it, right? But I was familiar with Discord way back in the day, and the reason why I never dabbled around with it was because it was known for like PC gaming. So, if you're on like Xbox or PlayStation, you can sit with your friends and you can just, host a game party because that tech comes with the console, right? Like you have your mic.
Yep.
But with PC gamers, they use like Zoom and Discord, and you got to use like a third party to talk to whoever you're gaming with, right? So, Discord was just that like easy solution where people could just create different channels for different games and kind of hop in and out. So I never, because I'm not a PC gamer, I never really dabbled with it, but I didn't know that you can add all these bots and stuff like that. So it's been cool for sure.
And do you have to have like a Nitro subscription to use these bots, or can you do it with a free version?
Oh. No, it's completely like I'm not paying for anything in that Discord.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, I was just searching on YouTube like best bots to add into Discord, and then I was also kind of just searching in their marketplace. There's a lot of bots in their marketplace that you'll add but don't end up working. So it doesn't seem like they're really good at like filtering that stuff out, but you'll find the odd one that's really cool. I mean, like that country one that I have in the Discord, that was a lot of fun, and a lot of people seem to like it. I don't know if you've seen the country balls.
I did. I mean, I've seen the country balls also as well. A nice little thank you as well for mentioning the space in your Discord as well. I wanted to write back and say thank you, but I'm not allowed to.
Oh, no specific channel, no. Yeah, it was just events or whatever. But yeah, no worries. I'll always do that every week.
Cool. All right. Well, I suppose it's just the three of us for now. So I guess I'll play some trusty intro music and we'll get into it, I guess.
It is a slow weekend. Wow.
It is very slow. All right. Okay, everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and we're back again with the first VeVe Weekends episode 17, but it's the first episode of 2024. So big round of applause for that. Here we go. And I am joined by Collectors Gone Digital, Josh and Sven. So it seems like it's just the three of us chilling here in the space tonight, mate. So how is everybody? How are we all doing? And with a bit of luck, we might get a few more people in here. But if not, then it's all cool because we've always got something to talk about.
Yeah, I retweeted the space. Hopefully I'll get the word out a little bit. But I saw Sven commented, Happy New Year, man.
Oh, yeah, hang on. Let me have a look too. Yeah, I just saw it. Happy New Year. He says we'll come in later. So must be chilling with the little one or doing something else. So that's good, mate. Just drop in when you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, did you end up going for the Mightys drop today?
I didn't, but and to be honest, I haven't really been paying attention to any of it in the market. But right before you asked that, I was just about to ask, did you what do you think about this whole crafting stuff?
Which bit? Like we've got the we just had the desk, which seems to be
yeah, sorry, with the desk, that's what I mean.
Oh, with the desk. With the desk, I mean, I'm to be honest, I'm not overly fussed with the whole crafting thing. I'm not really overly interested in the desk. I mean, what's it going for in the market at the moment? Let's have a look.
That's just what I find interesting because it's way less than, or not way less. It's like 50 gems or something like that, but it's less than what you would have to spend on getting all the pencils and then using the pencils to craft and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, that's right. Because I don't know what the pencils are going for individually, but yeah, because right now, let me see if I can find it. What's called Walt Disney Animation Desk.
And it's interesting too because that's happened with every crafting event at this point now.
So here we go. The animation desk is currently going for 60 gems on the floor. So yeah, so not overly great. So I think if you were going to craft it, you definitely struck out if you had to get all the pencils, unless you had them all like dirt cheap or something like that. But I mean, it's a cool desk. I mean, it's got that little bit of animation, like at the front with I think it's Tinkerbell and Elsa and a few other little bits and pieces. And I've seen a lot of the vault builders and community doing some cool stuff with them, like placing their collectibles on there. So that's kind of cool. But but other than that, yeah, I'm not really fussed by it.
Because I think what happened too is that when they dropped those pencils, the pencil became part of the set. So what happened is that even if you use the pencils to craft the desk, now you lose all those sets. I'm pretty sure.
Ah, okay.
It's like a double whammy.
Yeah, because what are the pencils going for individually? Because let's have a look here. Wreck-It Ralph pencils going for $19.90 on the floor.
Yeah, I mean that alone right there,
Yeah.
you already know. So
Because even
if the pencils are $10, it's still going to be.
Well, that's it. Yeah, because the Lion King's going for 13.
Yeah.
So what else we got? Frozen's probably going about the same, 14. So yeah, I think individually, if you're going to craft them, you definitely strike out.
So and see, the reason why I asked that is because now I look at the Mighties and I go, if you look at every crafting event that's happened so far, you have the exact same scenario. So I just don't see any interest in, well, at least for me, I don't have any interest in crafting the Mighties. Like in terms of them and Carnage and all that, I'd rather just wait for all of it. Yeah, exactly. Just wait and buy them in the market.
That's it. And we don't even know what the collectibles even look like yet, because they haven't released the medium articles about, like, Venom or Carnage, or they may look awesome or they might look horrible. We just don't know yet. There's not enough information.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that kind of makes sense to me if you want to craft it is just kind of gambling for the mint.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah, well, it kind of seems like the only thing that makes sense is just going for a drop in general these days, because like 9 times out of 10 they'll just go below box price anyway.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate,
but it's a reality of the market at the moment. I mean, like, things might change, things might pick up. I guess we'll just have to see if we end up getting more mass adoption, more users in. Who knows? Oh, here we go. We got a few more people coming in. Hey, we got Double Quill. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, Mr. MC1. Say, Sanjay, thanks for dropping in, mate. So appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to come and listen in. Always appreciated.
Yeah, it is a quiet weekend. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, it's a very quiet weekend. We usually got more people than that in here. So it must, like I said before, it must be another space, like, being upstage or something. Maybe something big's going on. So do tell if anyone knows. Also, as well, before I forget, big shout out to Double Quill. Double Quill has just released a new the next adventures in VeVe, number 38. Next part of her blog on Medium, and it's basically more or less all about trying to get up early and getting in there for drops. Really good read. Definitely highly encourage everyone to check it out and give Double Quill a bit of support. Another fantastic writer in the community. Me personally, I don't have that problem because my drops are at 4 p.m. Here in the UK. My problem comes when I want to try and hide at work and try and go for drops when there's actually something I want to go for.
You know what's funny is I'm glad you mentioned that, because I saw Double Cool's post saying that she was still working on the blog. I haven't read it yet, so I'll check it out. But I was sitting in my Discord yesterday with Nima. Or do you know who Nima is in the community?
Nima, no, I don't.
No. Okay, so I guess
hang on.
Member of my Discord.
So I think I might have seen the name floating around, but I don't think I've had any interactions with Nima.
Yeah. So they're based out of Australia, and I mean, we've ran a couple events at this point, but it's hard to cater to everybody, right, with different time zones. So with this one, I tried catering to people over in the East. So I got up at like 6 a.m, ran the event, and I'm talking to Nima, and it's like 11:30 p.m. for him.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm talking about the drop system and that type of stuff and the whole experience for somebody on that side of the world. And I was like, the whole 24-hour wait list, that's got to be, really beneficial for people like you guys over there. And,
yeah,
that's something that they're really looking forward to. But yeah, I was like, how do you prepare for drops? Do you even go for drops, or do you just pick up everything in the market at this point? And pretty much they said, majority of the stuff's the market, but if they do go for a drop, they're setting like 3 alarms in the middle of their night and they have to get up and their entire sleep schedule. I'm like, damn, that sucks.
I don't think all their 3 alarms is like, one's like, get up. The second alarm is get the hell up. And the third alarm is like, get the hell up or you're going to miss out.
Yeah. So I don't know if they've given any any updates on that wait list. But that 24-hour wait list is going to be really helpful for people like that. So
Yeah, definitely. No, as far as I know, I haven't seen any updates about the wait list or anything like that for a while now.
Yeah, I don't know. Mitch was the one who was giving updates on a lot of that stuff, but from my understanding, he's kind of chosen to step back a little bit for the spotlight.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Say, hey, we got Evolved in the house. Ew, how are you, mate? Happy New Year and all that. So if you're able to, please feel free to come up and say hi and speak to us. But we got Sven as well. So Sven's up there as a speaker. So how are you, mate?
Hi, doing great. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Yeah, see, mate. Happy New Year. How was your New Year?
It was good. Well, I didn't have parties and all of that kind of stuff, but was good. I had a good New Year with family and friends.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, what did you say? If the desk didn't went that well in the market, you both Collector and Osman told me. You just told it.
I did. I was just saying the desk at the moment is currently going for. Well, here we go. It's going for 59 gems and 99 frags on the floor at the moment.
Could we do something else with the desk? Would it influence the price, or do you think the desk was a lost cause at the beginning?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think that the desk kind of got forgotten about, really. Because they had the pencils, and then they had this long period of just nothing about the desk and anything else, and maybe that could have possibly affected the price.
Mm-hmm. And maybe the desk was just something to trick us into buying those items, those Disney items.
No. I think it was just the amount of time. I think the best thing that they could have done was drop the pencils with those sets, but not tell us what the pencils were for. And then that entire time between when they dropped them and then the crafting event, there would have been a bunch of speculation. But the amount of time that they announced it versus when we were actually able to craft, the hype just died way down.
Yeah, that's it. Just kind of got lost in the noise of everything else.
It should have all been done in like a week period.
Yeah, because I think the last pencil was announced, I think is somewhere around October, like end of October, and then like the desk itself you couldn't craft until like December or something like that. So it was like a good 2-month period where it's just there was like nothing happening.
Yeah, and the more I think about it, this could also be from like controlled from the licensor side though, because the licensors may also want a certain amount of time for people to be able to participate. So it might not only be VeVe's call, but yeah, I would have thought that they kind of looked at the whole crafting event with like the gauntlet, and they would have learned from that. But yeah, I think it's strictly just timing.
And it's like the same thing now with those Marvel Mightys. We have enough to craft the Carnage because we have the 4 items. So I don't see any reason why they shouldn't craft the Carnage already now.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get a Medium a blog article soon, about what we're actually going for. Because that's what we were saying before, that whether it was worth going for the Marvel Mightys now. It's been speculation of getting the Venom or the Carnage, but we don't know what the Carnage or Venom actually looks like. They say it's a premium collectible. It could be a Mighty before I know, but there's just not enough information to go on yet until we get that blog article.
Yeah, but now we already have 4 items to build the Carnage. I don't think we need other items to build the Carnage. I read the article today to see what's the reason why they were waiting with the other ones. So they're still dropping 2 Mightys, 2 series of Mightys, and I think the next 2 are to build Venom. So I don't get why they wait. So I have the same thing that Collector says.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's no reason to wait there.
Yeah, no, I see your point now. I'm just looking at the blog article. Yeah, there's no, you're absolutely right, because it says you just need the Falcon, and you need Scarlet Witch, and you need Beast, and you need Storm. And you're right, we have all them available already.
What is interesting though is that they did only show a concept of Carnage. Yeah, Carnage.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen any.
so-
We haven't seen anything of Venom yet.
Yeah, which, I mean, I mean, obviously, there's no way to know for sure. But why are you showing us a concept? Like, if you have a finished product, why not just show us the product?
Exactly.
Right? Like, so they may still be making it, but at the same time, I don't know.
And the thing is, if what I'm thinking is, if you venomize your Falcon, Storm, Beast, and the other one, isn't it better to just you venomize it and
Mhm.
it becomes another item? So the supply of the Falcon, Storm, and Beast decreases. But I don't think that's the case, or is it?
Well, I believe they don't get burnt because I think I was reading somewhere. Where was it? Purchase store. I'm sure. Must not use a craft multiple.
But will it turn into another item, or will
Mm.
it stay an item? That's the question I have.
Yeah, where is it? The original model will not be. Here we go. So it says here. I'm just reading. It says after all 4 of the Marvel Mightys drops above have been released, a symbiote crafting material will be released, which, when combined with the Mightys identified for venomization, can be used to craft the Venomized Mightys. The original Mighty will not be burnt in the process.
Yeah, I think it's not a good idea. I would burn them.
The original Mighty
So
can craft into. Yeah, so it just says the original Mighty can only be crafted into the venomized version of that respected Mighty, etc. Scarlet Witch, when crafted with the symbiote, can only be turned into the venomized Scarlet Witch. So yeah, so they're basically saying that they're once everything's been released, they're going to release the symbiotes, and then you can craft the respected bits and pieces. They will not be burnt in the process, so that's not going to affect the supply. And yeah, you can only venomize the 1-for-1, basically.
It sounds like the amount that's crafted is going to create the supply.
Mm.
Am I right in saying that? That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, well, that's what it sounds like. Because
Okay.
yeah, because you still have the original, like say Scarlet Witch or Falcon. So you still got the original, but that's still going to create a venomized version of that.
Yeah.
So that's where your supply is going to come from.
And speaking of those Mighties, I don't know if you guys agree with me here, but I think Gambit out of that series is probably like the best looking Mighty on the platform now. The one throwing the cards.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
Yeah. I was thinking about something else, but I'll bring it up later. About the Mighties.
Okay.
Sven, are you in the Veveverse? Did you get an invite?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get one. I own a logo. I'm Master Collector. I own as much as Omi as you need, but I didn't get it. I didn't get an invite. No.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah. I know Evolve got one.
Yeah, I know you. So I was secretly hoping that Quill when I got one because I would just love to see what Quill could do in the Veveverse. Also, as well, I should say we got D in the house as well. D, thanks for listening in. So I hope you're having an excellent morning.
I heard some people got kicked out of the beta though.
Did they now? Or they got rugged then?
No, some people apparently got kicked out.
Oh, really?
The beta because they got given the invite, but they weren't like actually
supposed
inside
to be
the building. Yeah, because VeVe can track, I guess, how much player time somebody has on their end. So
right,
there was just some people that were, I guess, not doing it.
You know what I heard recently? I was on the stream of OG Vault. Were you listening to the stream of OG Vault on YouTube today?
I haven't seen it today, but I did see that. I did watch the video he posted a little while ago about his thoughts on VeVe and what's been going on.
Yes, but today there was a live stream of OG Vault, and he was telling in the stream that David Yu actually contacted him. I don't know if he's telling it, but I had the feeling it was he was really telling it on that it was real. And David Yu contacted him, and they had a Teams meeting.
Okay.
And they discussed their issues with each other. I think David, you didn't say anything like "I'm sorry for this" or that, but they chatted and listened to each other. So I think it's a good thing. And OG Volt told me, and he told on the stream that there was like a festival on southwest. I don't know the area where it's at, but at that moment, VeVe will announce something about this music. So maybe collectors Gone Digital, maybe you should check that live stream. It's before the drop, not 10 minutes before the drop. He tells it, so check it. Maybe for some.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'll have a look.
So it wasn't like because what's the next event for them coming up? They're coming up to France, aren't they, at the end of the month? So it wasn't something to do with that, was it?
No, it was a festival southwest, and it was in March. And he told something about it on his stream. I don't know where it was. I think it's in America. But at that date, David, you told OG that they're dropping something he's probably gonna like. So maybe some music or other.
Yes, music would be cool.
Southwest in March. I know there's a big convention happening in Las Vegas.
I think it was that one he mentioned.
I think there's a Comic-Con that's happening in Vegas. It's Comic-Con or D-Con?
Okay. I think I think it might be D-Con.
Yeah, and as soon as I heard Alex mention that in the space the other week, I am for sure going to try and get to that D-Con. I've never been to Vegas, always wanted to, and I'm like, what a better time than when the VeVe fam's in Vegas as well. So.
Yeah, I'm the same boat. I've never been to Vegas, and unfortunately, I'm not able to get to France, which is a kind of sad, really, because that's like the closest part to me. But Vegas, I don't know. I would love to go to Vegas, and I know that Hinano and Dia, I think, are planning on going to Vegas, and a few other people as well. So I mean, that would just be like a dream come true. Like, go and hang out with the fam. Actually get to meet some of you all in person instead of talking through spaces and video and et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's going to be the event because there's quite a bit of time between now and then as well. So lots of time to prep.
Yeah, and also as well, I can see Double Quill clapping down there. I definitely love to come meet you too, Double Quill. I haven't forgotten about you and Arcade and anyone else in the in Vegas area.
Yeah, that would definitely be eventful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did.
I know.
I've never even been to like a Comic-Con or like a D-Con at all. I don't know about you, Al.
Really?
No, I've never been to one at all. So,
mate, you need to go, man. They're fantastic.
Yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list because in the same call where Alex mentioned this whole Vegas thing, he also mentioned about how they were supposed to be coming to Toronto and it got canceled like last minute or something like that because they had submitted their application for the D-Con event happening over here, and it was something about how they just didn't get approved last minute or something like that. But and now just Toronto's not on the table because they're focusing on Asia.
So, what about you, Sven? Have you ever been to a D-Con or Comic-Con or anything like that?
I'm in Belgium, so we don't have D-Con, Comic-Con, but we have Facts here. And this year I went for the first with my son and my wife, and my son was dressed up like Star Wars figure. Which figure? A stormtrooper. He was dressed up as a stormtrooper.
Excellent. Solid choice.
Lots of fun. He was like walking around and looking at all the people, and it was great. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So how old's your son again?
He's becoming 4 years now, and within a month he's 5. So 4 or 5 years, and really, he's really fond of everything with Star Wars and Marvel. I think he got that from me.
Excellent. Yeah, my son's the same. He turns 5 in start of March. So I'm hoping to do the same thing with him.
And what do you spoon him with? What do you give him? What do you teach him? What Marvel character or so?
Oh God, Well, right now I'm just trying to like keep with the basics, keep with the solid choices. Like we got on watching Spider-Man on like Disney Plus and like things like that. We've got Spider-Man. I'm trying X-Men and a few other different characters as well. But so far, what's it? Spider-Man, Hulk, and Iron Man seem to be sticking.
Yeah,
Captain America's not too bad either. But funny enough, it's actually my daughter that's actually more into it than he is, and she's like just coming up on 3.
Oh, and do you stream like a Disney Plus series or not?
Oh mate, like Disney Plus is like a utility in my house. So they basically class it up there with like gas and electric.
You should get your 2 kids next to you, and then you should start watching The Mandalorian with them.
Oh well, actually, funny enough, I had like a very proud like sort of daddy moment the other day, whereas we were watching Netflix and they just released the old Batman animated series, and they actually both sat down, both watched the first episode of Batman the animated series, and I was just like, this is like the greatest day of my life.
Yeah. You did well. You did a good job there.
So that's it. So I'm getting there. I mean, like I did actually buy my daughter a holiday Groot for Christmas, just so she could see it dancing underneath the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I did see it. You posted it on Twitter. Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to post a video of her dancing next to Groot underneath the Christmas tree because I'm forbidden to putting my kids' photos online. But yeah, it was a really fun time. They really liked it. They really enjoyed it.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, but I did actually try doing a Crypt Toys unboxing with them as well, but that didn't go so well.
They didn't like it, or they weren't focused enough.
They weren't really focused enough. Like I said, okay, you got to hold the mouse, click here, and then it opens up and you get a toy basically. They just weren't really into it, even though my daughter landed a legendary Pluto and I think it was an epic mini.
Nice. Yeah.
I was just saying to her, that's really good. Like this is really, really, really good. And you're like, it's Minnie and Pluto. I was like, well, at least you got that part right.
and
you could dabble around with that platform a whole lot more. But what's the highest rarity? Is it legendary?
Yes, or is it epic? No, hang on. Is it rare? No. Well, I feel like there's one more. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we need a Crypt Toys ambassador.
Is that Ultra Grail? Is that not the rare?
Ultra Grail? That's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, Hinano knows those things.
It does. I think it goes I think it's legendary, then Ultra Grail I think it's the top one.
Yeah, and by the way, and I don't know if you saw this in the VeVe Discord, but because Hinano had posted all the screenshots from Disney Pinnacle.
Oh yeah. No, I did see that.
Yeah, we had like a little conversation underneath, and I mentioned how I had submitted the survey but just haven't got anything back yet. And D was like, "Oh well, we'll live vicariously through Hinano because she doesn't even have it either." I'm like, "Oh, that sucks living in the same household with somebody who has it, though."
Yeah. I saw that. I was like,
I did fill in the survey too, but I did not note that I told them that I don't have a Dapper account, so I think that's the reason why I didn't get in. I should have lied.
Oh, I said the same thing.
I think that's the reason I don't get in.
Yeah. I think I joined like the waitlist like the moment they announced it, and I haven't heard anything back from them.
Are you Apple or Android?
Oh, I'm Android, so that's probably why. But
yeah.
Oh, that's probably reason too then.
The first wave was Apple for sure. Some Android users have got it though, because Hinano's Android. So.
Okay. No, I'm sure it'll come to Android eventually.
But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I think it's a good thing I'm not joined yet, but otherwise I will lose money again on that. So it's better to wait it out for the moment.
I know. I'm just like I have to be very, very careful because otherwise you end up spreading yourself too thin. Like like I've recently just started looking into the Candy platform as well. Like again, there's like a whole stuff on that. Now you got Pinnacle, then you got like Crypt Toys, you got McFarlane, then you got VeVe, and you just got all these different platforms. You're just like you gotta be really careful because otherwise you're just gonna send yourself broke.
Elmon is another one I'm trying to get into, but
L1X, another one.
Does anybody have any stuff from that platform?
Me, no, I don't.
No, me neither.
Looking into it more because at first I was very skeptical with like obviously the Mona Lisa and stuff dropping, but yeah, I don't. They've seemed to stick around, and if anything, they just keep on dropping better and better stuff. So I was looking into. I don't know if you guys saw. I also submitted some clothing designs for their merch.
Yeah, the merch. Yeah, no, I saw that. I also saw D covered it on the community feed. So nice one, D. And yeah, you should go check it out.
Oh, thank you for that. I didn't know that. No, I submitted it because the cash or the prize is like $200 credit for the platform. So I was like, if I win it, then I'll just dabble around with that and kind of mess around with the platform. But no, they got some cool stuff. But what was I going to say about Pinnacle? No, the price of the pins, the $6 or $7 or whatever. That's the reason why it's so addicting. It's the same price as a comic, so everybody just keeps going from one, and they buy one and get 20, and
it's only $6.
Yeah, that's it. It's cheap. That's the problem. It's cheap and it's easy. But we got D in the house. So how are you, D? So how's it feel being next to the guy who's got Pinnacle access and you don't?
Oh my god, just stupid, ridiculous. But before I go on, I just wanted to say hey, Osman, Josh, Sven, Dab, Casual, and Double Quill. Actually just came up to say hi and bye. We're gonna be heading over to the east side of the island to the comic.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we're running late, obviously, of course. But yeah, I just wanted to come up and say hey real quick. Thanks for having the space. So I was listening for a while, but then I was like, I went to load up the truck and stuff, so I must have missed whatever you guys were talking about. So I'll have to go back and give it a re-listen when we get back home later tonight. Yeah,
that's cool. So we were just talking about Pinnacles and just how he now has got access and you haven't had yours yet.
Yeah. Well, I was told he's getting some for me as well, so I guess I can't be too mad, but I am upset over the fact that I'm still waiting as well as you guys, and I'm like, are they gonna give the same drops for the people who are not in yet and have still yet to come? Like, what are they gonna do for us people? But if it's like a first come beta testing thing, then I guess it doesn't matter.
No, from the way I understand it, we are missing out. It's apparently all the pins that are dropping right now have the first edition tag. They're going to be dropping the same pins for us once we get access after the beta, but the pins aren't going to have the tag, like the first edition tag. So it's going to be like a kind of like a second edition print.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
It's like boo.
We can still get the pins. It's I mean, obviously as a collector, the tag means a lot as well, right? But
yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for me, if I like the thing when I actually get access, I mean, it would be cool to get the tag for the first edition, but if not, I'm not like awfully that sad about it if I don't.
Well, here we go. This will sum it up quite nicely. This is what I have to say about that for Pinnacle.
You know what sucks too is I'm in the middle of moving, and yesterday I came across all my Disney pins. Yeah, I opened the bag and I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, just like cruel irony.
And there are some first appearances in there. Eh?
On
Pinnacle?
Yeah.
On Pinnacle.
Yeah, the Stormtroopers too, right? Is like the first.
Yeah, there's some big first appearances. I didn't realize until Hanano sent me all the screenshots, but there's I mean, there's not even like a lot of pins in total. It's just of the total they've dropped, there's quite a bit of first days. FAs, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, also as well, while I get a chance, I should have done this a bit earlier. Sorry, Casual Shadow. Thanks for dropping in, guys, and joining us. So feel free to jump up and chat if you're able to. So always welcomed in the space. So yeah, D, you had your hand up. You You got to run?
No, I was wondering. I was like, why is my waving hand yellow when it should be brown? But I pushed up the wrong button. I meant to wave to casual and
All right.
Quill. On that note, I'm gonna be waving. I'm gonna say bye, and hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day before tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Somewhere in the Web3 space.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, take care, D. Take care, Nano. So and enjoy your day. Well, with the kid and raiding the local comic book shop. Hope you get some good covers, and yeah, feel free to post some photos in the Discord or in the chats. I want to know what you got.
Yes, for sure, we'll do that. All right, take care, guys.
All right, take care. Bye. Yeah, what else has been going on in the world?
Is there some event happening today, or like some other space?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems really quiet today, doesn't it?
Oh, hang on. There's a VeVe Vault gets his respect 2020. Oh, there's a space with VeVe Vault right now.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
I think it's they're talking about why what they discussed about with David Yu, so could be interesting.
Okay, that's cool. I mean,
Not
like
too
like I said before, like I just appreciate you guys taking the time to just chill in the space here with me. But casual, how are you, mate?
Hey, what's up? I might have a little bit of background noise. I'm in the vehicle. I have my earbuds on, so don't worry. How's it sound? Probably a little rumble.
There is a little bit of rumble, but you're coming through clear enough. So you're out and about today, mate?
Yep, heading home from work. I forgot. I didn't pay attention to the time. VeVe Wednesdays is a little late for me, but these work out. About El Monex, I minted the Patrick Hughes L'Amour when it was still the V-Tail company, and I'm happy with that piece, but I have limited funds, so at that time I should have minted the Broadsider. Well, then holding that L'Amour, I was able to get early access to Mona Lisa, and I faded that. I regret. I was one of those, only the first 100 with a whitelist of the Mona.
Oh, so I think you drop. Yeah, you're dropping out, casual.
We'll give him a sec. I think you said you got first or you got early access to Mona Lisa and then early access to something else. But yeah, that is something else about that platform. Is it seems like they're really, really good at rewarding their collectors.
Yeah, they are. Do they not have a competition going as well at the moment about winning a trip to Egypt?
Yeah, that's nuts too. It's like
that's not a big one.
Yeah, there and back too. They're full paid expenses.
Yeah, well, that's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and the same thing you see with McFarlane Toys, where they just get a badge. It's just a badge, but why could VeVe just not drop a badge for each year you join? It's not that hard. Just a badge.
Yeah, like a badge or like we were saying before, like even like some gift cards would be good, because like we brought up that point before, like when I had the redemption codes for the Addiction comic, it's like, well, I was just got to think like, why can VeVe not do something like this?
And if you hear collectors talking about a vacation to Egypt, yeah, that's big. That's very big.
Well, especially considering it's all expenses paid as well. Now that's massive.
Yeah, for France there was a little contest between the golden statue holders of the dragon,
right.
The VeVe Gold and Silver logo holders, and there was a contest, and you could win like a vacation for that event in France at a luxury hotel, and but it came from the community that thing.
Yeah, that's right. I know. I keep hearing the superstars keep always talking about it. But Casual's back. You got your hand up, mate.
Yeah, about getting like a little freebie like that. That's not a bad idea. One of platform last year, they actually airdropped everybody has been on the platform an NFT that kind of symbolized what you are on the platform. So some people got one that said like whale on it. Mine said boss on it, and I got mint number like 14. So I'm one of boss number 14. They could easily do something like that to reward collectors too, but I don't think it's completely necessary. It might not have value.
What do you mean, like VeVe should do something like that?
Yeah, but it might not have value on the secondary. It's just like a personal flex.
Oh yeah, just like a little like status badge or something like that. Cool, but yeah.
And you could probably, if you would have such a badge, maybe you should just add it to your username. If you could add it to your username in VeVe, would be cool, especially when it tells whale status or boss status. Would be cool. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, like you could have like something that like coincides with your MCP level or something like that.
Yeah, very good idea.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And also, like, like we've said before, like, it would introduce a level of gamification, because everybody loves like gamification, like leaderboards, like they do over on HRO. I mean, just something to like inject a bit of fun and a bit of competition into the platform. Keeps people engaged.
But every time I'm wondering about these things, it's not that hard to think about something like that. We're just thinking out loud, and maybe VeVe. I don't get why VeVe doesn't notice these things, those little fine. It's like if you have a customer and you have something very small, just something very small, not very significant, it could increase a better user, give a better user experience. It's not that hard.
Yeah, well, maybe there's some other like background like influence or force that nobody's aware of. I know like the VeVe is like heavily dictated by licensors, so maybe licensors have something to do with it. I mean, I don't see how, but that could possibly be a possibility. Could be technical. I mean, I'm not a coder. I have no idea about how setting up websites and systems and stuff like that. So it could be technical. Who knows? Sorry, John.
No, I was just saying bye to D because she was waving to everybody.
Oh, bye, D.
Bye. Bye, D. It was the same when I had a discussion with Forrest Hilt and talking. Forrest Hilt on his OMI Discord was telling why did people not know why they hold like 10 million OMI for bronze ticket, and they don't know what the bronze tickets will do. So I get he cannot tell it, but I don't think it's a good idea to just let people put their OMI on the app and then expect them to not want to know what they get at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think a big thing about that, I think a big part about that though was when Mitch got brought into the picture, because when Mitch got brought in, a lot of stuff got tossed upside down. And I mean, a good example is them merging the two programs, right? OEP and MCP.
Yep.
So I think that has to do with a lot with it, but I completely agree. I mean, I think a big thing about the whole season 1 rewards, for me at least, is not knowing how they're calculating that weighted average yet. That's like a really big part of understanding how things are working, but they just haven't gave us the specifics yet.
And they could just make the OMI logo like they have on the Discord with 3 colors, so a black one. I think there's a gold one too and another one, and just say, okay, you get 3 different logos. If you stake like 10 million, you get the chance to mint one time golden logo, and it's a VeVe item, so there shouldn't be much discussion about that. Just an OMI logo, and there's one possibility at season 1 where you can mint it, so you only have one chance.
Could be something.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, like it's
They
cool.
still
Like,
watch the amount of logos that they drop, because on the VeVe side, in my opinion, they're kind of pushing it now. They got so many different colored logos. They got to kind of watch it on that side.
Yeah,
I know
it's
you're
just like,
talking about.
yeah, I mean, it's like how many different like VeVe logo colors can they come up with?
Don't get me wrong, they still look good, but
Yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, definitely.
if you would be able to join a waitlist based on the logo you own, you would add a utility immediately there.
Because like because like I'm just looking in the market now. How many we got? We've got what? We've got the white green, white blue, white red, white orange, gold silver version 2, gold silver version 1.
and then the new
Yeah.
logos. Yeah.
Yeah.
People want momentum, but I think and this is gonna be a post I'm probably gonna put out soon. It's the Veveverse. Veveverse is the next wave. The next wave for VeVe is building, and then a subcategory building is going to be gaming. But as soon as people have access to the Veveverse, momentum will pick back up again. It's just the VeVe dangling the carrot in front of people just before the holidays with that invite mistake didn't exactly help the whole situation, but
yeah, no, so someone kind of dropped the ball on that one, didn't they?
yeah, man, that was bad. That was really bad.
It's kind of I mean, it was a teeny bit embarrassing, but I mean, kind of like, here's your invite. Oh, psych.
Yeah. And part of me is thinking about that and going, you know what, like, through the fact that you guys messed up, you guys should have just stuck with giving out the invites. Like what I think that follow-up email should have been is, sorry, we're going to revoke your invite. We accidentally sent out an invite to you when it wasn't supposed to be sent out. We're going to still try and send the invite out. Just bear with us as we kind of get it out or over to you. It might take us a little longer, but I think them revoking it entirely was a little bit of...
Just add them anyway. Just what's the reason why you wouldn't add them? I don't think there's so much people invited already. So indeed, just add them. Just it would be better like that, like you tell it.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, like we're sorry, we spoiled the surprise, but come on in anyway.
Yeah, come in the house. Let's join each other.
It almost feels like the whole scenario, the user got punished, right? Whereas, it was your screw up, so just hold yourself accountable, but send the invites out anyway. So, but I also understand they're in testing. So, I know Dan said in his last interview that they have just, I think it's like 30 collectibles left to, I think it had to do with something like texture mapping or something like that, to import in, and then obviously any of the new collectibles they've dropped since. But it sounds like they're right around the corner. I don't know.
Yeah, Collectors Gone Digital, you put out a video what things you should be buying when the Veveverse is coming, huh?
Are you talking about buildings?
What things you should buy before the Veveverse is coming? You've put out a video about that, eh?
I've put out like a number of videos. So I talked in one video about like certain ways that you can use certain collectibles. There was another video where I talked about like certain collectibles you can build inside of and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think I put out a video.
Oh, I think I did see a video where you were saying like the Avengers Tower was maybe a good buy.
Yeah, that was different structures to build inside of. The Avengers Towers is a good one from what I hear from people inside the beta, because the resolution of it is apparently a lot better, like any collectible apparently. But the Avengers Tower specifically, there's like reflections on the windows from things like around the building. There's like full-blown rooms. So if you go inside the tower right now on mobile, the inside kind of just looks, well, I mean, it's like half done, right? Like it just, it's just the exterior that's been modeled, but the inside has actually been modeled. It just doesn't kind of render on our phones. So there's like doors and everything and hallways and stuff like that, from what I'm being told.
Nice. And there's like a Lego Avengers Tower now too, huh? You can buy it in the store.
Lego Avengers? What?
Lego Avengers Tower.
Oh yeah. You're talking about the physical one, like the actual like in the Lego store. You can actually buy the Avengers Tower. I've seen it. Like I've actually seen it. Like in the local Lego store here in Bristol. It is amazing. It's like beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I was like, we have Lego on VeVe? What?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, like to be fair, we do technically have Lego on VeVe.
It's bricks.
Well, the one artist, but I don't know if they. Did you see what they did with the Medium article on that drop or no?
I don't think so. No. What would they do?
When they originally released the drop, they said building blocks. And then they updated the Medium article a couple days after saying Lego blocks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the speculation saying it was like the possibility they had Lego or something like that.
Yeah. Because that artist is he's a recognized Lego builder from the company themselves. So.
And I like that art too. I think it's nice to just have.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, have you guys actually taken the time to actually do any Lego building?
That was when I was a kid. Look, my younger years, I didn't carry that profession into my older ones.
No, well, unfortunately, no. I used to have a massive Lego collection back when I was in Australia. Like, I used to have all sorts of Star Wars Lego. I had space Lego, deep sea Lego. I basically like the Lego that did stuff, like where it like shot missiles or the wings opened or did like some cool stuff. And I had all this awesome Lego, but unfortunately I had to sell it all so I could come out here to the UK. But it was amazing. I mean, like like Star Wars wise, I used to have I had Boba Fett Slave 1. I had a B-wing. I had a droid carrier. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I had a Boba Fett Lego where it shot like the missile from his back, and then it also it shot something from his arms. I can't remember what the object was, but yeah, the interactive ones are definitely lots of fun to play around.
Yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, but yeah,
my kid has a lot of Lego, but I only like the minifigures. I hate building, but I like the minifigures.
Okay.
Don't have the patience for the
I don't
ones.
have the patience. I don't have patience to build it all. So I buy the stuff. I give it to my wife. She builds it, and I look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mainly just buy it because of the minifigures. So you have those Lego magazines, and I just buy it because I like the minifigures a lot. So it's a bit, you grow into that thing of the minifigures, and it's a bit the same like the Mightys. At first you don't like it, but it grows on you. And it's the same with the minifigures. I love the minifigures.
So, do you have a one of those display boxes that you can like display them all in?
Not yet, but I tend to want to buy the things I really like. So I asked my wife to buy something for my birthday. It was a Mandalorian ship with two minifigures in. And I got it and I put it on a shelf, and my kid doesn't understand why I don't build it. But I just collect it closed, sealed. I'm a Pokemon collector, so I keep everything sealed. And and my kid wants to build it, but it's high on the shelf, so he cannot touch it.
That's just like no touchies. It belongs to daddy. No touchies.
Yeah.
I have to do the same with like some of my Funko Pops now.
Oh yeah, you were saying your kids get your hands on them and just ruin them right away.
Like I had one in I had a Chewbacca one in the box, and well, as soon as my kids got hold of it, they just tore it to pieces. I haven't tried to buy their own Funko Pops. I bought my son an Abomination, and my daughter got a Nikki from She-Hulk just because that's what they wanted to choose. Not what I would have chosen, but that's what they chose. And yeah, in more or less 2 seconds flat, they pulled them out of the boxes, tore the boxes apart, and I think Abomination still has his head. I'm not sure about Nikki, but But yeah, I just said like, that's it. Daddy's Funko Pops are going on the tallest shelf in the house, and you are not to touch them.
I have like
See, those are those. Sorry, Sam.
no, I have like
There you
a
go,
little attic in my veterinary practice. It's a little attic, and you need to have a stair to get up there, and I don't have a stair in that area, so he needs to go very a distance to get a stair. So that's my plan for not touching my
Nice.
special stuff.
That's it. Make it too difficult for him to get to it.
But actually,
Ben, did you say you're a vet?
Yeah. Sorry, Casual had his hand up a couple of times. Sorry, mate.
That's all right. No, it's all right. I'm home now, so my connection should be good. I don't know if
excellent.
I mentioned on this space, I got really big into Lego a few years ago. And I built a couple of the smaller sets just to rekindle the fun. And it was fun. And then I regretted opening them because I'm like, what am I doing? I just destroyed the value. For the most part, Legos have value per brick. So, it's based on petroleum. So when oil goes up, you're going to see Lego prices go up long term. Lego's a great investment. I've bought lots of sets and flipped them years ago for sometimes triple profit.
Okay.
Yeah, man, absolutely love it.
The Lego conventions are crazy.
And you know what I'm doing now? He likes the 3 Star Wars mech suits. So there's Star Wars mech suits now, and it costs like €13 or $13. And I'm keeping in mind, I'm trying to buy an extra for each of the ones he has. So maybe later I can give him the sealed ones.
Okay.
Oh, Osman, let me butt in here for a sec. Millie just DM'd me. What time does this space go till again? He's considering closing the one with Vault so that everybody can come over here.
Oh well, normally I go to about like for at least another hour.
It's 4:37 my time. It's 6 p.m. This goes till, right?
Yeah. Well, it's about 10:30ish my time.
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Tell him Casual said wrap it up. Come on over.
Yeah, that's it. Get over here. You watch the floodgates get open now.
Oh, by the way, okay, yeah, I'll let him know that. Alex, by the way, the the time zones channel on my Discord?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I sent you a message. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize at first that I didn't never put your time zone. I kept telling you to put Eastern Europe, and then I realized, wait, you're not East or West.
So, no, I think we come under British Standard Time, I think, or something like that.
I added yours. It's Greenwich time.
Greenwich, that's the one, yeah.
So I added yours, so if you want to check that off when you get a sec.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers. No, cool. Yeah, so back on the subject of Lego. So I mean, like I said, I haven't. I mean, I would love to get more Lego, but it's just another one. It's just like so expensive. Just all the decent stuff is like at least like over here, it's like at least a couple £100 or something like that.
So listen to this, Osman. I don't know if I mentioned this on the last. I've been in a lot of spaces lately, so I don't know what I've said where. But there's a website called Bricklink, and if you have any sealed sets, you can put in your set number, and it tracks it like the stock market. And it's just like essentially just like how the VeVe, what was that? The wiki site we had that had all this data. Yeah, so you can track your sets and you put all your stuff in it. It'll tell you the retail price, what it's currently worth. And that's how people buy and trade these Lego sets at a high level. And anything licensed in the Lego world tends to go up. Even the dumbest stuff like SpongeBob and things like that, because the minute they quit making them, the Lego collectors want them. So I'm probably going to look into getting back into Lego this year. Not totally getting away from digital, but going back to my roots, man, because there's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, though, I see like, on like Facebook buy and sell pages and stuff like that. Like some people do occasionally they sell like their full Lego sets. So could potentially be like some money to be made there.
Yeah, man, for sure. I've actually found sets thrifting that I've flipped for pretty good profit. The most I've ever sold a minifigure was for about $50, and I found that one thrifting sealed. And then the other thing I like to buy is the old sets that are missing pieces, and I just hoard them because eventually I'll end up sorting them all. And eventually, when I'm like retired, I'll have all these vintage Legos. And the other thing, one time I found a massive 10-pound bag of Lego Bionicles. and I swear to God,
Oh yeah, I
one in
remember.
3 pieces, yeah, little robots and stuff. 1 in 3 pieces, I swear to God, was chewed up. So a kid would chew on it, and so I had to sort every single piece that had a bite mark. But I mean, this kid must have been so freaking spoiled. I mean, crazy amounts of helmets, and some of those are worth a lot of money too, because those pieces will tie in with Lego Technic and some of the other Lego pieces, and that's how people make these crazy Rube Goldberg devices.
Oh,
Okay.
you're really bringing me back with the different Lego names here. But I have no idea how you would have the patience to sort out all those sets. I would not be able to do that.
It's insane. If you look at them sorting those things out, they first put it on color, and then within thousands of pieces of green, they found the pieces they need for their builds. It's insane. They have so much patience. I just buy a new one if I would be them.
So there's this website too called Brick Picker, and you can buy individual parts. So what people will do is sets that are too expensive to buy sealed now, or even open that are too expensive. People will put the instructions out there. Then you go to Brick Picker and you scoop all your individual parts out. And people in their little home workshops have all their parts separated in little drawers, and they'll mail you even one part. I mean, the Lego community is absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, right. Kind of sounds like the VeVe community.
We're fascinated, all right.
But Lego has more patience. The
Oh yeah, probably definitely.
they're not that impatient as we are. Not like crypto people.
Well, yeah, no, that's because most crypto people want to get rich tomorrow, don't they?
Yes.
Cool. I just have to say a quick shout out to Empax as well, mate. Thanks for dropping in. It's been a while since we've seen you. So hope you've been keeping well. Happy New Year and all that. And yeah, hope you're enjoying the conversation. If you want to come up and say hi at any point, say please feel free to do so. But yeah. Well, let's see what else has been going on in the way of VeVe stuff. Has anyone been going for any of the comic books, or has anyone got any interest in the coming comic books? We got Uncanny X-Men number 201, which is the first appearance of Nathan Summers, which is goes on to be Cable. We've got another Tarzan comic coming, which is Double Quill's favorite. We got a nice looking what. If you follow it at all, I don't particularly because they're way too expensive. We've got another one of one coming from Mark Brooks, which is the X Lives of Wolverine number 3, which is a really nice looking cover picture of Wolverine on his motorcycle.
Did you see that video the other week that surfaced on Twitter? I think it was Super Rush that posted it. It was of one of the guys that owns like 8 or 9 of the one of ones, and he put them all in his vault.
No, I didn't. But that'd be like so cool to see.
It had like not like a cinematic video, but it just went from one to the next, and they look so good in the vault. They look so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I do admit like some of those one of ones are like really nice, but I mean like we've got no hope of ever like owning one. But yeah, I think because they had one a while ago looked really good. Who was it done by? By Go Artworks.
But
it was done by. Sorry, what?
And we're not bidding on them, eh? So maybe those prices aren't that high at the moment. So they like bid $3,000 for it, or $2,000. Maybe they get it. So at the moment, people are not bidding for them. But maybe it's a good time to try bid anyway.
Well, you can try for it. I mean, let's have a look. I mean, what the last one, which was Sword number 8, that went for 2,777 gems, and that went to Mr. Rolex.
Yeah, nice.
This is the one I was thinking of. This one, Silk number 1. That was really nice. It was David Nakayama, I think, was the artist in that one. But that went to another user called Gold Quest. That went for 3,456 gems. And the one before that will do one more. What's that one? Oh, Daredevil one. That one went to Anath, 2,345. So it seems like they're sort of averaging somewhere anywhere around like 2,000 to 3,000 gems. And I'll do one more. I'll do the Deadpool one. So Uncanny Avengers #1, which is the Deadpool variant by Mark Brooks, and that went to Mr. Rolex, 3,888 gems. So
surprise! This guy,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Some of the money in this community, how like the cash flow of some people, but no, the one of ones I think are also a really good way of checking like when the market for VeVe starts to flip, because that's when the guys with the deep pockets start to get a little bit more competitive. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I got massive respect, like, for Dr. Profit. I mean, like, some of the collections he's got, and I'm guessing the amount of money he's dropped into this app as well. I mean, like, oh my god. I mean, my first question is like, what does this guy do, and how can I do it?
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure he's a producer, like a movie producer, or like he's in the film industry.
Yep, that'll do it.
That will do like OnlyFans or that kind of stuff.
That'd be hilarious.
So about the art pieces, my thought on those, I'm really happy like Rolly's getting some of these and some of other people that I know in the community, because I'm going to go over to their vault and enjoy the artwork. And I think a lot of those pieces really rely on the success of VeVe and potential interoperability. My thought on it though is, and I'm not hating on their investment. I don't have that type of money, but you can get so much original art, and you can get commissions by some of these artists. You could get 10 commissions for the price of some of these prints for some of these artists. It's everyone has their own style of investing and stuff. But man, if I had $5,000 to drop on a print, I would be buying some of the old vintage covers that are for sale and auction. And I've really been digging deep, and there's some really cool stuff out there. Until you dig, you don't know exists.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm the same. Like, there's definitely a lot that I could do, like, with like $5,000 or something like that. But yeah, like we said before, if you're able to, and you're in a position where you're not going to send yourself bankrupt doing it, so that by all means do it and go for it. But yeah, there are some really, really nice prints in these one of ones. I mean, like, there's definitely a couple. If I had the capital, I'd probably buy.
Yeah, and there's a problem. If you open your app and you see 0 artworks, it's kind of disappointing every time you open it and you see 0 artworks. One of
that's a fact. But seriously, at the end of the day, some of the people who have these one of ones and stuff, their space in the metaverse is going to be a destination space. So we don't know what these investors' vision is for these pieces. Rolly might never want to sell these. Actually, we'll ask him next time he comes in. He might have a vision to make this badass club or this badass VIP lounge, and it's pretty exciting to see where we're heading.
Yeah. Well, he might end up like making like a gallery or like a museum or something.
There's no gallery in the world that needs thousands of pieces in one room, Jen.
Yeah, well, here's one that I would like. This Peach Momoko one of Ghost Spider #2. That's a nice one. I mean, that went to Elemental NFT 2020, and they paid 8,001 gems for it.
Oh wow.
But yeah, no, it's good. It's gonna be crazy, like, when the Veveverse eventually gets here, and then, like, we have all these one of ones actually being able to display it, and actually, like, being able to see them in the Veveverse. Man, it's gonna be really really spectacular. But no, I say good for them is why I say, like, like I said before, if you love it and you're in a position to do it, then do it.
Yeah, and why not do it then? If you own the money, just why not buy 1 or 2?
Also, as well, I want to say big thank you to C Bassanova. So thanks for dropping in, mate, and listening. So appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day, come and chill with us. Also, I still appreciate everybody sticking with us. So just chilling with us in the space and just enjoying the conversation. It's just been a really slow night, really slow evening night. This episode, but it's been fun. It's been chilled.
You just need to keep on grinding, and one day this room will be filled with hundreds of people. So don't worry about that.
That's it. Oh, mate, you just wait till we get to the Veveverse. I mean, like, we're gonna have our own like little chill out space. We're gonna be chilling in the VeVe villa or the VeVe auditorium or whatever we might have, and like, we'll be able to have like, proper avatars and speaking. It'd be fun. It'd be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it.
And did VeVe just contacted you already once or not because of your content, or not yet?
Me? No. VeVe hasn't spoken to me directly. I mean, like, we've had a few like, guest speakers in the space, like, in previous episodes from time to time, that just people just happen to drop in. But no, the company itself has never directly contacted me.
Not a small like on Twitter or a reply on Twitter?
I did occasionally get a like from VeVe official, I think a while back, when I did a few posts here and there, so that was nice.
And maybe they should give you some recognition for your work sometimes. Just a heart, or a David Yu retweeting something from you, or Alex. It's not that much of work. And it would happen. And I think it's a good content that you create. So
thank you.
Every now and then, I think it's they lack a bit of support there for you.
Yeah, no, thank you, Sven. I appreciate that, man. But I mean, like, it would be nice to get a bit of, like, recognition from VeVe, but that's not the reason why I hold these spaces. Like, I host these spaces just so I can interact with the community and just, like, chill and actually, like, talk, like, geeky stuff with, like, other like-minded people in the space. Just because I don't really have that sort of outlet here in the real world, because, like, my wife's not into it. My kids aren't old enough to fully appreciate it yet, and it's just hard to sort of, like, vent in the real world. So that's why I turn to these spaces and come chill with all these other crazy people in this digital space, like myself.
It's
casual.
It's
So this is extremely bullish. Sorry, Sven.
No.
This is really bullish, though, because we have the Dutch spaces open right now with a few community leaders. We have O'Malley's space, which has VeVe Vault, and there's a lot of stuff going on in there. I don't blame people for being in that space. And there might be alpha. This isn't necessarily an alpha space. This is a community space, but this is extremely bullish to have 3 spaces open. We're going to always have this. You're going to always have a space in the future where David Yu comes in, and we might only have, 10, 20, 30, 50, 500 people in here. That might be a little bit in the future. But we just got to understand, man, we've come a long way from having no spaces to 3. This is the start.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I reckon it's fantastic. People like hosting their own spaces. Like, it's just like that small. Like, it just comes back. Like, it's just like a small piece of the pie. Like, that, like, what you might be into one space, but then there might be another space that, like, someone else is into. It just comes back different variety.
And you can't let it stop you.
No, absolutely not. I mean, like, if anything, I highly encourage everybody to start a space and try and express themselves in whatever way they feel they can do. I mean, like, that's the whole reason why I started these spaces. I mean, like, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, I never imagined that I'd be hosting spaces and dabbling around, like, in digital collectibles and stuff like that. Like, if you would ask me that, like, 2, 3, 4 years ago, I would have been like, it's like, me hosting spaces, like, you're dreaming. But yeah, here I am.
I was choking my water for a little bit there, but I just wanted to hop in and say that I completely agree with Sven.
that they should give a bit of more love to their smaller content creators. So I would love to get you, if and it's a good thing you do the spaces, but I would love that they just like and support a bit more and see the potential of what you're doing, because I think it has very much potential. And I love that you just want to geek out and talk a bit, and it's a good moment to do this here. So, and you're moderating it very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, because in real life, I don't find that much of people that collect these NFTs. If my wife looks at me when I'm looking every morning or listening every morning to Randy Chavez, she tells me, why are you still listening to this person? Because
or if he's doing like a... Yes, sorry, go on.
You know, I told her maybe he should just Randy do a bit of haircut and clean himself a bit up. And I tell my wife this person used to be a millionaire, but she doesn't believe me. But
yeah.
but
Or
yeah.
Or she comes in and he's doing like one of his 24-hour live streams or something, and he's like sleeping. She's kind of like, why are you watching this random guy just sleeping on YouTube?
He does have commitment like you, eh? So it's a thing. Eh? He does have commitment. He stays on his track. But yeah, it's a different style of person, and I understand why other people think following these persons is strange. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I do have max respect for Randy as well. Like, he's definitely a character, and he's definitely passionate about Omi and VeVe and that. I've actually only really ever had one interaction with Randy in the past, and that's when I actually won something on one of his streams. I think it was what was it? It was the Sorcerer's Mickey, I think it was, or the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I think I got one of the early access codes or something like that a while back, but I never used it.
You never used it?
No, I didn't use it because at the time, I think it wasn't worth it. I think at the time, because I think it was for getting it on the drop or something like that, but it was cheaper in the marketplace.
Oh, that's sad.
So I mean, I was just stoked that I won something on someone else's channel, and I actually heard my name said on someone else's YouTube channel. I was just like, oh my god, he said my name.
And you know what, that's Sorcerer Apprentice, but we have the Steamboat Willie, and this week I was thinking about why is this Steamboat Willie not the first appearance? Why is this? I don't get it. This is so strange. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, it was. They didn't meant to drop it before, so it was just the.
Yeah, it's just timing.
And what would you think about?
There was an issue with the animation. So the actual drop was supposed to happen before the golden moments, but the issue with the animation pushed it back, and then the partner statue ended up dropping first. So they had to put the first appearance for Mickey on that one. But as far as I'm aware, the Steamboat Willie was supposed to have the tag from the beginning.
But Steamboat Willie is Steamboat Willie because the license is now gone, and it's Steamboat Willie that lost the license, not Mickey. So I don't get why they.
I totally agree with you. And to be honest, I think VeVe would as well, though. I think they would as well, because they completely acknowledge that Steamboat Willie is the first Mickey. They get that for sure. It's just what Osmond said. It was just the timing.
And they add the FA. Should they be afraid to add the FA on that Steamboat Willie?
Well, if you add the FA on the Steamboat Willie, then you have to take the FA off the partner statue, which they can't do. So no.
Can say the FA of the partner statue is the FA of the founder.
It is the founder, but technically, just because the piece dropped before Steamboat actually does, you can't give Steamboat Willie the first appearance tag, because technically you can go on the blockchain and just see when it was minted, right? And you'll see that the partner statue was minted before Steamboat Willie was.
Yeah, but the partner statue is that, a Steamboat Willie, or is that a Mickey next to him?
It's Mickey, but the problem is they're not giving a first appearance tag for Steamboat. They're not giving a first appearance tag for every single iteration of Mickey Mouse. It's just Mickey Mouse as a character.
So wouldn't give a first appearance tag to the partner statue because they say the partner statue, Walt Disney himself is on that partner statue, so that's an FA too.
Yeah. It would. So I get what you're trying to say, because what you're saying is if you give the first appearance tag to Steamboat Willie, you can still have the first appearance on the partner because Walt's there. I get that. This, to be specific of what the first appearance of Mickey Mouse would be, if you give the first appearance tag to Steamboat Willie, technically speaking, yes, the partner statue would still have the tag because of Walt, but VeVe would have to specify that Mickey Mouse doesn't have the tag, right? But in this case, he does. So that's why Steamboat Willie's a collectible doesn't have the tag at all, is because he dropped after, so they just gave the tag to Mickey, which means that both characters on the statue, that's both their first appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, casual. So you got something you want to add, mate?
So, yeah, just going to kind of pivot on this topic a little bit. So, I don't think it matters. You know, I mean, it matters to us in this ecosystem now because there's just a few of us. It's small, but as time goes on, that was the first Steamboat Willie. That's the partner statue. One represents the parks, one represents Walt, the other one represents animation. But this is the thing: if they drop the video clip of Steamboat Willie, the full video of Steamboat Willie, to me, and it's super low mintage, that's going to wipe out the animated Steamboat Willie. None of that's going to matter anymore. There's so much they can do, rinse and repeat, have new drops that have increased value. I mean, what if they drop Walt's actual signature, just the print of it, and they only make 200 of them? That might be the next partner statue. So all the FA, FE, it's fun now because it's early, but long term, people will just know. You look in the AI, you'll be like, "What's the first Steamboat Willie?" It's going to pop up. This is what it is. What's the first Mickey? It's the partner statue. It just depends what you hold value in. But I'm a big fan of not caring too much about the FE, FA.
All fair points.
That Steamboat Willie, it dropped on my birthday, 22 December. It was my birthday then. We didn't have a wait list. I missed it. It was very painful.
Yeah, no, I missed it as well because I was at a family event and unfortunately I didn't have any reception for my phone, so I missed out on it big time as well.
It went to 10,000, 8,000, 10,000.
That it did.
Yeah, let's get a little moment of silence for Hinano, who got the ultra rare on drop, rode it all the way up to 15,000, and still has it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think we've all got something like that in our portfolio.
Mine's my pride too.
Yeah.
But it's a first item, so they should add a little tag not sold on the market yet and give it a special tag. Then could they do it?
Don't know, maybe.
Could they do what?
So if he's holding it and he never sold it, it should be more valuable for me. So they should be able to give it a little tag that it says this item isn't sold yet on the market. It's a first item holder.
Kind of like a what's the word? Virgin mint, because he got it on drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's been brought up in the past. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I do remember hearing something like that, saying like the one topic of discussion was like, should there be extra value for things that are just basically not bought in the marketplace, but just like were like minted on drop or something like that, and they get like a special tag or something like that.
Should you give it the name Virgin Mint or Mint or Clean Mint or something like that?
Actually, that's a good point. What would you call it?
Casual's got his hand up.
Yeah, casual. What do you reckon?
I'm just trying to put my hand down. No, I was going to mention about this is just like FE and FA. What I just said earlier, I don't necessarily believe all that 100%. I like to play devil's advocate with this sort of stuff. When we get more deep into it, I really do think, the first not selling it probably will matter. The Genesis mint probably will matter because historically it's mattered in, I guess, the game Team Fortress. You could like sell hats and the value would be higher if you never sold it before or whatever. So, I mean, that's been proven there. And I don't think it's going to be hard for them to implement this stuff as we move forward because we got guys programming this stuff right now, but in 2 years from now, they're just going to have an idea and AI is going to program it. Yeah. So anything they want to implement is going to happen in a week. Like you said, we're moving towards the singularity and the increased speed of development. So I can see all that coming as long as the community keeps asking for it.
I don't think it's that hard to see the history of an item on the market.
Well, no, because you can look at it on what's it, Immunoscan.
Well, Stacker now.
Stacker. I've never actually used Stacker.
It's a really good platform.
But is it only for iOS? Is that right?
No. Sign up's just a little wonky. You can use it with Android or iOS. It's just it's a web platform, but they have you connect your X account, and then they also have you this is the weird part. They had you list a collectible in your VeVe account on the market for a specified amount of gems. So like you'll connect your X account and then it'll list 8,200,000 whatever gems, and then you just have to take a random collectible and post it at that amount. And then I guess it recognizes your account and links it that way. But
okay. So is it Stack R World? Is that the one? I'm just trying to look at it now.
it's Stacker, but without the E. TR.
Right. Okay.
I don't know what the exact like domain or anything is, but the platform is really, really good. You can search for specific mints, you can do all that type of stuff. I mean, pretty much everything that you guys were just talking about there, you can do on that. But
Okay, I'll have to have a look.
I'm using it now to look for what they're doing with the Mighty. So the pencils, you could see easily who was stacking those pencils. And now at the moment, I'm just checking the market to see what they're doing with the Mighties. So the Mighties that become Venomized. And I have no accounts yet found. I didn't found any accounts that stacked more than 25 of those items. So the Mighties aren't stacked like the pencils now.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, the live transactions tab on that platform is super helpful for that type of stuff too. But Alex, if you've never used the platform, the live transactions tab is probably my favorite part. But it just repopulates live right in front of you, like any transaction that happens on the platform. So if somebody goes and buys anything in the market right now, it'll populate right in front of you. I think it populates every minute, but it'll show everything that gets purchased. It'll show what account it went from, where it went to, the price it sold for, rarity, everything you need to know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just having a little look of it now. I think this is the right one. This is basically says like stack and an R.
Yep,
that's the one. All right, cool. Yeah, because right now I'm looking just at collections, but obviously if I have to look at analytics, leaderboard, sets, I got to join it. But yeah, it looks like a good platform. I see floor prices, 30 days, 7 days, market.
I did a little video on it if you want to check it out, but the team reached out afterwards and they said that they'd watched it, and I sent them back a message saying one recommendation: if people can on that platform, if they can look up a specific mint number. Right now, nobody can send a message to that person. If somebody can, if the user has the ability to send a message to communicate with other people and search a specific mint and then send that person an actual message or an offer, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be good because they can start doing basically making offers and that.
Like dangling the carrot in front of you with that, though. It's like you can search the mint, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's just like there's the grail, and you have no hope of grabbing it.
Yeah, but if the person is on Stacker, you can see his username, and if you see his username, you can contact him on VeVe.
That's true. That's
true.
But
that's true.
There's only a very small of the total users on the platform, a small percentage only shows the username. The rest is just like wallet IDs and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. I did if Collectables on digital. Did you already check Peter Quill, the Mighty?
Which one? Sorry.
Peter Quill, the Mighty.
No, I didn't. Why? What's up with it?
What's going on with him?
In we have 4,200 pieces, and the top holder owns 1,071 items.
Of that specific piece?
Oh wow!
Piece. Yeah.
So someone's stacking cool like a madman.
He has 1/4 of the Peter Quills.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm really waiting on the moment where the items become so scarce and so cheap, you're able to stack easily. But now if you have to stack those Peter Quills you stacked like 1,000 Peter Quills at $9, you lost $9,000 for the moment. So that's not that's not an opportunity for me.
Well, here we go. Like this year, Peter Quill is currently going for 8 gems and 98 frags on the floor. So there's still a couple below 9 gems. So he'll probably keep stacking.
Yeah, he keeps stacking. I think he wants to own all. But the thing is, if he started stacking a while ago, and now these new Mighties become scarcer and scarcer. So if you stack something and the items become scarcer and scarcer, all your effort is kind of gone. Because you can start another stack that's scarcer. So in the market now, maybe you will have someone who stacks beasts, but they're only like 2,000. If you own like 1,000 beasts of 2,000, you have half the market supply.
Yeah. Okay. What's Beast going for at the moment? He's going to 11 gems and 40 frags at the moment.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I thought Beast was Wolverine at first. I'm so stupid.
Well, he's definitely got the same hairstyle as Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean the face looks the exact same. You got to admit, right?
Yeah, you do. Like, if you took away the blue and gave him like normal skin color, and put some claws on him, then it made his hair black, and it'd more or less be Wolverine.
Granted, I'm still an idiot because he's blue. So.
And the Beast was in the latest Marvel movie.
He was. Yeah, he was. He was in the after credits, played by Kelsey Grammer, who played him in the X-Men Last Stand.
Yeah.
So, it was actually a really good a fitting actor choice for Beast, because I reckon Kelsey Grammer was a very good choice for him. He played him very well.
So it has potential to stack.
Yeah, I mean, could we see him in future when the X-Men eventually make their debut into the MCU? Say possibly.
Of course, I think there's no doubt about it.
Have you guys heard recently about all this drama with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie?
No drama. Do tell.
Ryan Reynolds? No.
No. What's going on with Ryan?
Apparently, he's going back and forth pretty heavy with Disney, and he lost, I think it was 5 of the 8 contracts that he has with Disney. They pulled it on him.
Oh, really? Crap. That's not good.
So, I don't know if it affects the Deadpool movie at all, but I know he's like the face of that character, so I hope not.
Yeah, I think he's also one of the writers as well.
Is he? Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's I think that's one of the reasons why they could keep doing bits and pieces during the writer's strike, because they have like their own independent writer, or he's a writer or something like that, or he's got some involvement with it. Though don't quote me on that. But
that man is extremely smart. He's like outside of the film industry, that dude is like a business tycoon, whatever you call it.
He owns a football club in England, don't he?
He does, yeah. He's got I can't say it, Wexham.
Yeah.
And has he still got his gin company as well? I think it was Aviator Gin.
Oh, dude, the guy has, I think it's over a dozen companies. He does something called fast advertising. So he just he just became a billionaire, but what he does is he buys companies, and then he, based off of like timing in the market, he sells the company at like the peak of like certain trends, and he gets like the most for the company, and then he flips the earnings that he makes from it into a new company, and then he just keeps doing that, and he's been doing that for like a number of years now. But the gin company that you just brought up, I think, was one of them.
Okay.
But yeah, he's like
I didn't know that. I mean, I really just know Ryan Reynolds from his acting career, all the way back to when he did two guys and girls in a pizza place.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. He's made more money outside of acting in the business world than he actually has inside the acting industry, but you wouldn't think so because he's such a big name.
There's also the producer of Free Guy.
Yes, I think he was the producer for it. So, did anyone actually watch Free Guy?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was different. It was definitely quite clever and entertaining. I liked all the pop culture references and like little bits and pieces like that.
No, but nobody mentions the Free Guy in the metaverse. But actually, that was a whole metaverse. They only say something about Ready Player One, but they don't tell anything about Free Guy. And I think Free Guy could resemble the VeVeverse more.
So I just reading some of the little comment postings here. I just see one from C Basanova saying, "I just realized by looking on Stacker, I have the lowest mint SR for the Yoda #1 comic, mint 239. Buzzing about that, and I thought it was the lowest, but just confirmed it on Stacker. Well, there you go. Congratulations to you.
Nice.
No, very cool. So just on the subject of metaverses, 'cause I just remembered. Who saw the post about that was it is it Futureverse or something? He's just picked up a partnership with Warner Brothers to try and produce Ready Player One or something like that.
Yeah, I saw the advertisement. There was a lot of talk on it. Looks really cool. It's great for the space. Just I think it's kind of a little too early to say.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I hadn't even heard of Future. Was it the Futureverse or whatever it was? I was just like, what is this company? Where the hell did they come from?
Yeah, I haven't heard about them before either. It's just the one video. So until they start releasing more stuff or like actually showing like a full product, then which I mean, I think they were showing like vehicles and stuff like that, like customization or like certain avatars. But they have procedural generation, which is really, really cool because that means there isn't really a cap on any of the items and stuff like that in the world. You can just keep like generating new stuff. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I didn't see the Futureverse. I did see it, but I don't know anything about it. I did see some videos about from Kyle Wilson and some Web3 things like guns, and there's like a game where you can use your gun like snipers and other guns, and the stats you receive on that gun gets drilled into the blockchain. So that was interesting to see that that are developing.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to see it's like off the grid guns, and wanted to see what's all the fuss about, and I think it has some potential, but it's hard to know where you have to step in and which game you have to step in. You don't know what the future of what the new Fortnite will be, and so it's hard to go in those games if they will become the Fortnite of the new Fortnite. It's hard to find the gems.
That's taking gaming to a whole other level now, though, because you're tracking like every single little thing on the blockchain. That's crazy.
Him telling if you have like a gun of a favorite of a very well-known streamer, you could sell that gun for much more money. So or they could sell like limited editions of guns, and there's some cool new stuff coming, but yeah, it's hard to find a game where you have to step in and join.
Yeah, no, I think the gaming space is going to go wild in the next a couple of years, because I think that's one of the big narratives playing around in the crypto market at the moment. Like all the different gaming sectors are going to get that's the speculation is that, like, once the ETFs get approved and whatever, then that's going to inject all this money into the crypto market, and then all the gaming projects are eventually going to go nuts. But we will see.
I still do not get why games aren't like already adding it to their game system. Like the Spider-Man game could just easily add a skin, an NFT skin of Spider-Man, and add it to the blockchain. And if you buy the game, you get a skin. So they're not doing it. So there must be a reason.
One word, regulations.
Yeah, it'll be regulations.
Yeah, that's just the biggest thing.
Yeah, so that's the issue.
These big studios don't want to get themselves in deep water.
Yeah, they don't want to risk it.
Because the big thing with these studios too, like, and David I think mentioned this in his last interview, is even though these studios spend in some cases hundreds of millions of dollars to produce a game, they don't have a lot of money to actually work with when it comes to like their margin. So if they put all their money into a game but screw up on that game, it can be threatening for the entirety of the company, right? Like they have to compete on the game in order for the profits from that game to allow them to keep doing what they're doing. So, I mean, if one of those big studios gets themselves in legal trouble and then that threatens their company, I mean, that's a big thing to consider. Right? So,
but is it so hard? Like you had like the Pokemon movies, and there was like one card in there, like the Mewtwo, Armored Mewtwo, and you had one card. What's the difference if you add one card, Armored Mewtwo NFT code on it? Would that have implications? It's something free you get, and it doesn't have value. It doesn't have a lot of value at the start, but if you wait years, it can get way expensive. Everything that's free can become very valuable later. So, would the regulations influence that you get a card with a code?
well, I think that's what you said, right? Like if a number of years goes by and regulations have changed, or a certain regulation has been implemented since that changes that, then yeah, there will be implications. So,
yeah,
yeah,
it slows down a lot.
These companies just gotta wait until that water kind of gets more.
Once they get a bit more clarity about what they can and can't do.
That's something that VeVe is able to do for them then, actually. So VeVe can give them the option to do it on other platform. On the VeVe platform. Like they did with the cinema tickets. You bought a cinema ticket and you got an NFT, a dinosaur NFT.
That's right. Yeah, because I had that partnership was at AMC.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's an example of like a specific company being willing to adopt that, right?
Yeah, it's like Jurassic Park is a big brand, huh? Or is it Jurassic Park AMC?
AMC is huge, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we don't have AMC over here in the UK, but I think it's pretty big over in the States and in Canada. Yeah,
it's not in Canada, at least not that I know of, but it was going nuts back in 2020. I know their stock was going crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the States.
Cool. All right, guys, just to give you a bit of fair warning, I've got to start wrapping up the space some in the next 10 minutes or so, just because it is getting late here. But this has been a very chilled and casual space this time around. So had a lot of cool discussions about VeVe, Veveverse, say film, say gaming, all sorts of fun stuff tonight. But just want to open the space up. If anybody wants to jump up and say hi, like in the last 10 minutes, please feel free to do so. Like I always say, it's a safe space, and we always appreciate everybody coming up and wanting to contribute to the conversation, or just come up and say hi.
Any special plans for the rest of the night?
For the rest of the night, no. For me, it's just going to be straight to bed probably. So what about you? So what about you guys? You guys got much on for the rest of the day?
Yeah, I have to sleep too.
Yeah. I was about to say you'd be in the same boat as me, being in Belgium.
Yeah. I still have a question for Collectors Gone Digital. Did you already have like a thumbs up or something like a recognition for your videos or something, a sign of VeVe already or not?
They commented on my videos a few times. They've followed me back and stuff, and yeah, I've had a couple of DMs with the company account.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Guys, it's Sebastian over here. I just want to say hi. I can't talk this time of day most of the time because I've got a young family, so I'm literally
going
to just jump in.
That's all good, mate.
Thanks
for jumping up.
Really enjoyed listening to you guys tonight. So, keep it up. It's good stuff.
No, thank you very much. So, whereabouts in the world are you? Oh no, I think he's gone. Thank you very much for jumping up, Sebastian Nova. So, really appreciate you taking the time to listen in the space, and I'm glad you're enjoying the conversation. Please keep coming back. Yeah, casual.
I just want to, I'm not speaking on part of VeVe, but I do want to say they see what you're doing, Ozman. They definitely see what you're doing. I mean, there's only so many people working for marketing, and they're out there definitely watching. And they might not listen to every episode, but they definitely pay attention. I mean, I was involved with the Microsoft influencer program many years ago, and they had a list. They told me they had a list of 700 different websites, blogs, influencers, and creators that they had to essentially track. And
wow.
it's part of somebody's job to pay attention to what you're doing, believe it or not. So, and this is the other thing, you'll get acknowledged too. I know you don't care about being acknowledged. You're happy doing this, man. We know your character, Ozman, and we love you for it. But what you will, this year they just, like for example, MC1's award. These are a lot of them were the OGs and stuff. And next year there's going to be, other awards and stuff. And you should host your own award. There's no reason WebV shouldn't have a little, special ceremony, and maybe you just highlight the small collector or the small community member. Who knows what you can do? But
yeah, well,
the possibilities are endless, brother.
Yeah, well, funny enough, we've actually considered doing that, like, with the WebV Collective as well. Like, in one of our WebV live episodes, maybe doing like a community acknowledgement, like, of our own little thing. Like, we've had discussions about doing things like that. There was the idea of maybe doing a live comic book reading as well. So it's kind of like the other little side thing that I do for anyone who's not familiar with that. That's a Relax and Read, which you can find on the WebV Collective's YouTube channel and my own WebV, my own YouTube channel. Which I usually do every Friday night here in the UK. I actually did the last one I did was Merry X-Men Christmas Special #1, and it was a good read. It's a lot of short stories. Says if you check it out when you got 10 seconds. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, the last thing I want to say and extend to the community. Right now the whole AI Funko thing is big, and some of you guys have seen that. If you're listening and you want to learn how to make one, or you want me to help you make one, just hit me up. And some of the other people in the community, we're definitely out there to help you just enjoy this fun little moment in AI history. So nice talking to you, Oz, man. Nice talking to you, collectors, and Sven. Man, it's been a great little episode. So you guys have a great evening.
Yeah, thanks, Casual. As always, mate. Thank you for the support. Thank you for dropping in, taking your time out of your day to come and chill with us. And definitely hit him up if you're looking to get Funkoed. I know I definitely am. All right. Well, on that note, guys, I guess I'll start wrapping things up. Unless anyone else has anything else they'd like to say or contribute before I start wrapping up the space. I'll take that as a no. That's okay. Okay, well, on that note then, guys, I guess I'll start wrapping up the space. So, we got Sebastianova's coming back. So must have found a quiet moment to get away from the family. How are you, mate? Thanks for coming back. Oh, I think you're still on mute, mate. Oh, you there? Oh, I hear something.
Guys,
This is Sven.
I'd love to chat and join in, but I've got some young kids and a wife, and I'm going to have to join at a different time of the day, I think. But really enjoyed listening to you guys tonight. So, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Like I said before, just thank you for listening in. Thank you for coming back, and really glad you're enjoying the content. And when you can, it'd be good for you to come up and chill with us.
I was obviously on the back of the stack of chat. I just dropped on there because I've been thinking. I think I've got the lowest mint, and I just checked it on the stacker and confirmed it. So yeah, that was pretty cool actually.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. So whereabouts in the world are you? No, I think he's gone. That's all right. We'll get a chance to speak somewhere down the line.
No, Alex, I appreciate you holding the space as always. Keep doing you. It's the one space where I'm always looking forward to it every single week. So I appreciate it and everything you've been doing. So as for everybody else up on stage, have a good rest of your day, night, morning, wherever you are. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, like I said before, like, this is the first one of 2024, so it's going to be an awesome year. Like I said, I'm going to keep holding these spaces, keep holding VeVe Wednesdays, VeVe weekends, keep doing a relax and read, just try and get keep holding these spaces and just create a space for everyone to just chill out, relax, say geek out, and just love interacting with the community and just chilling with everybody. It's always the highlight of my week as well. But yeah, if you missed out on the conversation, don't fear. You can always catch the replays on the VeVe Collective's YouTube channel, which you can find over on YouTube with the VeVe Collective. In case you're wondering what the VeVe Collective actually is, it's basically the name of the collectors group that I'm the president of. And we just basically just a group of us just wanted to come together to create a safe space where we can all just basically geek out and just share our love of collecting, whether that be physical, digital, Marvel, DC, Disney, Star Wars, whatever you're into. So we're into all of it. And so on that note, I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Say a big thank you for everybody for speaking the space tonight. Big thank you to everybody who listened in. I really appreciate everybody. And hopefully I'll catch you all next week for VeVe Wednesdays, which is on Wednesday nights from 8 till 10 Pacific Standard Time. And this has been VeVe Weekends, episode 17. I've been your host, Osman Collect 63. A big thank you to Josh from Collectors Gone Digital. Make sure you check out his content as well over on his channel. Give him a big like, comment, subscribe, support. Big thank you to Sebastianova. Big thank you to Sven. Big thank you to Casual as well for speaking, and just for everyone else listening out there in the audience. On that note, it's enough rambling for me. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and talk more soon.